It's one way up, this is. So, as you know, this was 8.5 miles of trees when we started, and I just retired from the BBC, and in fact I was still there on Millennium Night because we thought all lights were going to go out. So I officially retired on midnight on the last day of 1999, but I was still there the next morning, and the BBC pension department said, hang on a minute, you were retired at midnight, we can't pay you for the last bit. And then I thought, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to sit in front of the telly with my slippers on and fade away? I couldn't face that, could I? No. So I read somewhere, I can't remember where I read it, that there was a rather sniffy article in the paper saying that it implied that these idiots are going to try and clear all the trees and reopen the line. And so, as you heard, I came along expecting to find a crowd of people ready to go and work, and there was nobody apart from the dog. But we eventually worked it out, and we came along and we started, and I think there were about 6 of us, and me and Vince, the elder, as we called him, we said we'll start at the other end. We also had a couple who lived down the line, the wheelwrights, and they had a small advantage, they had a locomotive. And we thought, this is a good start. So we started basically at the other end, and the other chap started at this end, and we said we'll meet you in about 2 years. And I think we did, was it 18 months? Something like that.
It was very quick.
It was, yeah. But then and I remember Martin and your wife, we had a bonfire up there, and Bev threw her glasses into the bonfire. But we just kept going. And we cleared all the line, and we ended up with the yard looking like that. But when I show people around the yard, I show them that and say, and they don't believe it and say, you know. But it's been fun. It's been 20 odd years of fun, and it's kept me alive. And everybody I've worked with have been so friendly, and well, I'll miss everybody basically.
We'll miss you. Yeah.
I mean, I'm being forced to go north, really, you know.
To civilization.
No, we finally have, if you don't know already, we finally, at the age of 41, our daughter's finally produced a grandchild for us. I should have brought a picture of the grandchild instead. But of course, she's had an interesting career, our daughter Emma, because she was going around the world, literally going around the world, flying around the world, trying to get students to come to Britain and that sort of stuff. And she was going to high-powered meetings in London and meeting up with Mexican opera singers. Boris Johnson, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard of him. And she suddenly, after all these years, we've been going every year to Northumberland on holiday, and we love the place. And I don't quite know what prompted it, but suddenly she gave up the flying around the world job, went to live in Northumberland, and then within a few weeks she met a sheep farmer. And she now lives on a sheep farm. Bit of a contrast between flying around the world, but it's probably a sensible thing to do because you can't fly around the world. So, and she loves dogs, and she feeds every morning 11 sheepdogs. One of the sheepdogs just produced 6 puppies. And our other daughter, of course, is in the army. She's done 2 tours of Afghanistan, and she's a bit fed up, as you can imagine, because why did she have to go in the first place? But it's been fun for all this time. I've been driving locos But the worst bit, of course, is shoveling mud, drains.
Yes.
Anyway, we're highly skilled, so and, it's been. I'm speechless, really. So I'm going to miss everybody. But one thing I can ask is, Martin in particular, used to put out a bulletin virtually every night to say what's going on, and we've got a lot of members of Evra that don't come because they can't, and they rely on information about what's going on, and you can get a bit from the cameras, although I reckon half of them are pointing the wrong way. But don't be secret about what you're doing. Please, everybody, post information. Say what you've been doing, please. Because I want to keep in touch from the far north. Somebody's mentioned the Allen Valley Railway. Well, I actually joined them in 1995, but I've not been on the track yet. They have a slight disadvantage. They built it at the A1 through the track. So they're a wonderful station, which if you've been, you'll know it's an amazing bookshop. Let's split the line in two. But the plan is to get to Almere Station and do what we do at Duffield. And there's a viaduct in the way that needs a bit of work, but I hope they'll have me and keep going for a few more years. So only a couple of days a week.
Find out a bit of project, Richard.
Make it a long day.
So I won't ramble on, but I'm so very grateful. I was just going to go. And I wasn't going to tell anybody. I was just going to go and disappear.
You didn't think And you thought you'd get away with that, Richard?
So
No way.
May I toast all of you lot and all the friendly you've been, and everybody success with whatever we're doing. Because we didn't get the Chinese ladies working.
No, we did this year.
We didn't get. I don't know. You may not know, but every year we've had small Chinese ladies come and play track for us, but they haven't come this year, which is a shame. So I know you've got to do it yourselves this time. But every success for everybody, and keep working. If you keep coming to places like this, you'll live long. Don't sit at home and read the paper with your slippers on, because you won't last a while.
Yeah.
Come and do something.
Yeah.
You've got to aim for something. That's enough from me. Anyway, I salute you all.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Richard. All the very best. All the very best.
3 cheers for Richard. Hip hip. Hip hip.